So, man, Cartel Media, man, we got 051 Kiddo fresh home, man. What's that word, bro?
What's the word? How you bumming, my guy?
Chilling, man. Chilling, my guy. I ain't no shit, bro. On the
You
real,
know
like,
what's
you
going
fresh
on.
home, bro. Like, let's talk about it. Like, man, you just did, what, 11? What you did, 10 and a half?
I did 10.
10?
Yeah.
How long you was home?
I was home close to a year.
Close to a year.
Cheap.
Then what you just, now you fresh home. How long you just did right now?
365 days plus.
Okay, for sure. 365 days plus.
Oh,
Man, so what was that experience like, bro? Like being that you just, you know, just knocked out the whole, basically a decade, bro. You feel me? You home, you enjoying life, then you back in there. Like, walk us through that experience. Like, what was going through your head when realization set in? Like, damn, I'm back in here.
Like, I came home. I had 60 days house arrest, so when I got out of house arrest, I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna start rapping. You know, when I started rapping, I didn't know, like, shit was gonna spark the way it sparked up. I was just out here, like, I'm living, I'm enjoying myself, like, I'm cooling. You know, one thing about life, you can't predict life. You just don't know, like, what's gonna happen and how it's gonna happen. The only thing I can really say is I'm just, like, being real to myself, and I'm staying true to myself. Like, I can't predict life. Whatever that happened when I got locked up, like, I ain't crash out. I'm innocent. I ain't do nothing wrong at all. You know, they found some bliss that wasn't even in my possession. I ain't do nothing. Like, I ain't do nothing wrong at all.
Okay. So what you went down and fought the case, or it was a parole violation, or can you speak on that?
I can't really speak upon the case because it's pending, but yeah, I had to do my parole, like the rest of my parole time, because I was a parole violation, like a parole violator on Chief, my homie.
Yeah. So basically, okay. So it's still a pending thing. Okay. So yeah, we definitely don't want to talk about that. Then.
Yeah, we can't talk about that.
Yeah. So okay, but going back through that, like I say, you just did 10, bro. You home, you experiencing everything. Then you back in there, like. What's in your mind? You like, damn, like, I know you took it like a champ. You home, you know what I mean? You did your, you know, when it did your town like a man or whatever. But I'm saying, like, what you know, we all experienced that, you know, like, fuck, you know what I mean? What went through your head? Like, damn, okay, well, I'm gonna tighten up. How you coming? Like, you know, when you went through that, when you had that experience, like, damn, I'm back in.
Like I say, you can't predict life. When you in these streets, you don't know, like, you don't know what's gonna happen. You don't know if you're gonna go to jail. You don't know if you're gonna die. You just don't know. You just gotta move accordingly. And if it happened, it happened. Like, if you go to jail, you go to jail. If you die, shit, I guess you know.
I see what you're saying.
Your aspirations, they just came. That's how I feel about it. Especially when you in these streets, you know what I'm saying? You gotta be a certain way, and you gotta move a certain way. Like, I don't move sloppy at all. Like, I count my every step. I count my every move. But you gotta understand, just because you count your every step and your every move, don't mean you're not gonna go to jail. Don't mean you're not gonna die. Like, you just gotta be aware of that. That's just how I feel.
I get what you're saying. You kind of roll with the punches. It's like, I'm in this shit. I'm taking how it come. That's kind of what I took from that. I get what you're saying. That makes sense.
You just gotta. It's like when you in these streets, you gotta thug it like you got a lot of motherfuckers that be pretending. And I'm not the type of, you feel me, to bring motherfuckers down, but, you know, you got a lot of individuals that just be pretending like that they in this shit. They say they in this shit. That when it come down to going to jail, or if it come down to dying, they be like, nah, I don't want to go to jail. I don't want to die. Like, that's what come with this street life. Like, you can't think like that. When this what come with that shit, you could be outside. You don't know if niggas don't like you. You don't know if, like, if motherfuckers gonna slide through. Anything can happen. Like, you could lose your life right then and there. Whoever could pull up on you. They could just take you to jail. Just be taking you to jail. They could just, like, get on that with you if they really, really want to, because they abuse their authority every day. So, you just gotta, I don't know, I just feel like you just gotta roll with the punches. For sure that, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I get exactly what you're saying. It makes sense. Definitely, it makes sense. So, okay, you home now, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, you back on your bullshit. It seems like I'm listening. You dropped a couple songs over the last couple weeks. You back on your bullshit, bro. It's like, so It's like, do you feel like you know, dropping names when you making your music or dissing the dead, do you feel like that kind of put a target on your back, you being fresh home, or are you concerned about something like that? Like, how you feel about that?
Nah, I just be doing me. I'm just being myself. I ain't being nobody else, man. I'm just being myself. I'm just doing me. I don't feel like that's putting a target on my back. Because if it was, I wouldn't be here right now.
I mean, but I ain't like, you know, I don't want to be negative or nothing, but it's like when you just be having an observation, just looking at the climate of the drill era, and you just looking at the people that, you know, did that before you. A lot of people lost their life. A lot of people went to jail behind, you know, that energy. You get what I'm saying? Like, do you like, is it in your heart ever like to probably go somewhere else with it, or is like that's just, it's ingrained in you and it is what it is? Like, how you feel about that?
I don't know where we at. What I tell you, pull up
right. Yeah, we in the hood right now. Yeah, you got me in the hood on the first hot day. I'm nervous.
You get what I'm saying?
Straight up, bro. Nah, I'm dead serious though. You got me in the trenches right now.
Man, what I do, I told you, I'm like, man, look, I'm gonna get out the car. I'm gonna let you meet for them. I'm gonna let you see what's going on. You know what I'm saying?
You got me in the trenches, my guy.
Yeah, I'm outside, but like I ain't high. Like it ain't hard to find me, gang. Like I'm outside, gang. I don't give no fuck where I be at. Like, yeah, I play downtown. I play the trenches. I play OT. I play these little stupid ass suburbs. You know, I be everywhere, gang. It ain't hard to find me. I get noticed. I pop out. You know, I go to Target. I go to Walmart. I go everywhere. It ain't hard to find me, gang. I'm chill. If you really looking, it ain't hard to find me. I ain't hiding from this shit, gang.
Nah, I see you out here. So how long you been home though? So you said you did a year. How long you been home so far? Like right now?
Like close to 3 weeks.
3 weeks.
Yeah.
3 weeks. Damn, fresh home. Fresh
home.
Man, listen, bro. So like you say, you rolling with the punches and everything. You think in the head. You just said that as well. So.
Yeah, you know that.
Like, you know, I don't know if you be like reading the comments and shit. Like, I had interviewed Gyro City Lil Mikey around the time you had got booked. I had interviewed, he came home, I interviewed him, he did a stretch like you. And the comment section, you was locked up, they was saying like he gonna crash out like you did because he was kind of a little hot-headed like you. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They felt like you crashed out. Like, do you read comments and consider shit what they saying, or it's just like these people that don't even know me? How you feel about shit like that?
I don't be reading no comments, bleed. I don't read no comments at all. You get what I'm saying? Like, I don't read no comments at all. On chill.
So I ain't mad at that, but okay. So what about like your homies and shit? Do they be like getting in your ear like, all right, look, G, like everybody ain't this no more. Like, just chill. Cause it seems like, I ain't gonna lie, you like it be like you the only one, G, to be like really just saying motherfuckers' names, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you really be on that, you know what I'm saying? So do your homies and shit be like, man, G, chill, bro. Like, leave him alone. Like,
I don't got no filter, so I just be doing me. Like, I don't know. I don't got no filter. I'm gonna say what I want to say. I'm gonna say like what I'm thinking. I'm gonna say how I feel. Like, it is what it is. When you think niggas ain't dissing, they is. They just put it in their own little way. They just sending subliminals. Like,
yeah, they would do subliminals.
Yeah, we don't be all that shit. You might as well just, you know, speak upon how you really feel. Ain't no point in, you know, talking in subliminals. Don't nobody understand that shit. I don't understand subliminals. I'm gonna tell a motherfucker what I'm thinking and what I feel, gang. I don't be with all that. You know what I'm
saying? Yeah, no, I get that for sure. I ain't mad at that. What, you think that's the Scorpio in you? Like, what's to you with Zodiac? You fuck with the Zodiac and shit? Yeah. That shit for real? A lot of people be saying that shit cap.
Yeah, that shit real. That shit real. My birthday November 8th. I'm a Scorpio. That shit real. I'm cheap.
You know what? I think that you and Tay Capone got the same birthday. I think y'all both Scorpio twins. Yeah. I had spoke to him one time. I was telling him like, you know, we was talking about J-Man or King Yelling. He like, all ops ain't considered equal. He like, yeah, we could probably push peace with them, but people like he's mentioned you specifically, like Kiddo. He like, I don't know, bro. But I think that he probably saying that because he kind of level-headed. He probably could be talked to, but I don't feel like you could be talked to. Can you be talked to, bro?
Yeah, I could.
Yeah. So it's like, why you think you feel like that? It's just because y'all growing up, you just was like a little wild motherfucker. Like, why you feel like that? Y'all probably can't squash nothing. Is it probably because your demeanor, or y'all just pass?
No, I ain't gonna say because of my demeanor. And Tay Capone, you know what's going on. He know how I'm coming. You get what I'm saying? He know how I get. He know how I was coming back then. he know how I'm coming right now. I'll just be cooler.
Yeah.
You know that.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. So, do like the Push and P shit, it seemed like you ain't with it though. Like I had seen your boy Woo, I seen Driller. They had did the Unity vlog, they walked through the hood, passed out food. You seen that?
Yeah.
Yeah. How you feel about that though, bro? Cause it seemed like that ain't where your mind said it. I'm trying to see how you coming.
No, I like that. That's what my man said at. I
Mhm.
ain't gonna say my man stayed out there. That's where it's at. I like that. I like that they did that. If I was out, I would have did it with them. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, that's what's up.
I'm chief. I would have did it with them. That's the type of shit I want to do. I'm not gonna say that I'm disagreeing with that shit or I'm disagreeing with what they doing. I like that shit. You feel me? I like that they, want to give back to the community that we was living in once upon a time and that we still be at. You feel me?
Yeah.
I'm chief.
No, that's beautiful. It is.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I had got invited to do it. Like I held the boxes. They was doing it in Gyro, and it was just like, damn, that's what's up. It feel good to just help a motherfucker out. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's just a sandwich, it was like, it's a beautiful thing.
That shit feel good. It's like,
shout out Young Will out of the trenches on the real. Like Shorty them doing their shit.
Oh, bro, shout out to him. I'm chief.
And Golden Child too.
You know that.
So I had seen before you got booked, it ain't when you came home, I see you post like saying like J-Man, the reason you got booked, you was trolling him?
Yeah, I was trolling.
Yeah,
I fuck with J-Man.
Yeah, for sure.
You gotta think about it, everybody, take shit the wrong way. And I was just, being funny because I am a funny individual. I just be cool and like I like laughing, I like smiling. You get what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna lie, I don't think the fans see that side of you because you real aggressive. You get what I'm saying? Like that's what they probably just the only side they see. You know what I'm saying?
That's
you
just
gotta
what type
lighten
of
up.
person I am though.
Yeah.
Like I'm an aggressive person. Like you just really can't take that from me.
Yeah.
Like I don't know. I just feel like I've been that way all my life. Like I've been no different. Like I don't know. Like that's just naturally inside of me. But like I like laughing. I like smiling. Like I'm a playful person. Like and for real. Like I'm silly as hell. I'm cheap. I am though. For real.
Yeah. So you say you just came home, you did a year. I remember seeing that you said you was booked with King Von at a point and y'all was cellies. I'm gonna get back to that, but I want to ask this question. Was it anybody that of notoriety that we know, like in the internet world, that you was booked with right now or was cellies with on this bit that you just came on though?
No. The only person I was cellies was Vaughn.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, the only person. So I had seen you say that he had fought a motherfucker for you. Like, how do that work when y'all don't necessarily get along or like each other? Because I have seen that Vaughn is real close with 600. I know motherfuckers don't, y'all ain't really necessarily see eye to eye. So it's like, how do y'all get to the point where he doing that in jail and it's like, y'all probably don't like each other? You see what I'm saying?
Oh, it ain't that. We didn't like each other as individuals. Like, I'm from this block and you from that block. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But like usually, that's how it was back then. Like when officers on location, like them the ones that you was sticking with. Like we was ran together. Like we was together. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
Like it wasn't no like a lot of motherfuckers just be talking like a lot of motherfuckers on go now. Like over the years, a lot of motherfuckers started being on go. Like yeah, if I spot a lot, op is on that. Like this what's going on. But like back then, nah, that shit wasn't like that on Chief. A lot of motherfuckers in the county, like, they was rocking with each other. Like, a lot of motherfuckers, like linking with each other, eating with each other, for now, riding kites with each other, being cellies with each other. I wasn't the only person that was a celly with an op.
Yeah.
There was a lot of motherfuckers that was celly with ops. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it's like, I feel like it's just a big topic for me because of who I am and where I'm from and my status. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's it and that's all.
Yeah, I believe it was a guy. I believe his name was Rockhead, if I'm not mistaken, or Lil Mick. It was one of them. I believe it was Lil Mick, if I'm not mistaken. But he was in the county, and it had hit the vlog sites. You know how they be pulling the footage from the county, and he was sitting next to Rondo number 9, and the internet made a big deal about it. Like, man, why the fuck he sitting next to him? And so-called, it's alleged whatever going on, and it's like. When shit like that going on, it's like you making it seem like, oh, that was a thing, but the internet, people that ain't never been in it, they making it seem like it's a sin. You see what I'm saying? So what's to that? You get what I'm saying? Like, what would you say to that? With people that speaking upon shit they never even experienced, and you experienced it. You know what I'm saying?
You usually gotta let people say what they gonna say. Like, they never experienced it. They never been there. Like they never had to deal with that type of shit. So you gotta let motherfuckers think the way they gonna think. Then at the end of the day, I seen the footage. Like,
when they was sitting at the little table and shit.
yeah, I don't really got too much to say about the footage because the footage is not really nothing. You know what I'm saying? It's just a footage that got put out there that they was, you know, close by, you know,
in proximity.
yeah, to each other. You know, I'm not gonna say that they was kicking it. I'm not gonna say none of that because it, like, I don't know. You know, the internet gonna twist shit up. That's what the internet do. The internet make all type of stories. You can't believe everything that you see on the internet.
No, for sure.
For
sure. Now, when you was gone, man, you know, the blog sites also picked up, like, little shit you was putting out there. Like, you was saying you had got at Tay Savage through the jails and had motherfuckers get on his ass and all that. I want to say you said Pre-Boy got on his ass. I don't know if that's, you know, if I'm not misspeaking.
Yeah.
But it's like, what's to that, though? It's like, because I had seen somebody say that y'all don't really know each other, so y'all should have no problems. Like, what's up with you and Tay Savage? Because it seemed like he positive. Is you Muslim?
Yeah.
Like,
I just don't be on my team, though.
Yeah. Do you think if you got on your den, y'all could really just have a sit down and just put shit behind y'all? Like, you think that's a possibility?
No.
So let me ask you this, because I had seen him sit down with Blazing Down, you know what I'm saying? And it was like, that was a big thing. That was like heavy. I'm like, damn, that's dope because of the allegations and all that. But it's like, you know, I don't want to, I'm trying to speak it like in the, without saying too much. It's like, why you feel like y'all can't necessarily get to that point? It's like, y'all, you know, y'all Muslims, y'all black men, we in America, we all got the same struggle. We was young, we did dumb shit, you know what I'm saying? We grown. Why you don't think that could be a possibility?
I just can't see myself doing it. That's just my beliefs.
I'm gonna give you a scenario. This is what if. You go to Juma, you get on your D, you go to Juma, bump into him in Juma. You're gonna have to greet him like a brother. No? Oh, man.
No, I don't gotta greet that man. You know, just because you're a Muslim don't mean I gotta greet you. That's just how I think and that's how I move.
All right, for sure. I don't want to force it. I'm just trying to.
Nah, you straight. Yeah. Nah, you ain't forcing nothing on me. You cool, brother. I'm just saying, like, just because you're a Muslim, and, you know, just because you believe in what you believe in, don't mean you gotta greet another individual that's under the same religion as you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You don't gotta do that.
Yeah, for sure. So, I'm gonna ask this. You and Billy, man, I seen y'all going back and forth. Now, I did see he had dissed Melly before, like, years ago, but I seen him also years before that, like, shouting you out and shit like that. I seen him speaking on that when you was locked up, shouting you out on Twitter and all that. And it's like, what's up with y'all, bro? Like, is it just like you seen what he said on No Jumper? What made you tweak on him? Or what made y'all have a back and forth recently?
We ain't had no back and forth. It's just like I seen what he said on No Jumper. He capping. Like, I don't be with all that cap shit, gang. I don't be capping on none of these goofy ass niggas' names, gang. Right. I don't be capping on these artists' names. I don't be saying shit, just be saying shit. Like, I don't do that, gang. I don't, like, that's just something that I wouldn't do. Like, I don't understand why all these, like, a lot of they ass be doing that shit, gang. Billy do that shit. Rico Reckless do that shit. And I can keep on name, like, they just get on these platforms, just be fronting shit, like, they just be overly embarrassing themselves, but, you know, teach his own, though. That's on them. Like, I'm not gonna do it, though. If I say something, that's what it is. Like I say, I'm a serious individual, so I'm not finna get on these platforms just to be talking, Like, you get me on this platform, I'm gonna tell you, like, exactly what I'm thinking. I'm gonna tell you exactly what I feel, and if I know, like, it's facts about an individual, I'm gonna speak facts about an individual. If I don't got no knowledge of it, I'm not finna speak upon it. Like, I'm not even finna say nothing about it. Like, that ain't what type of nigga I am.
Yeah. So with Rico Reckless, do you know him personally?
Yeah, I know him personally.
Yeah. So I ain't gonna lie, I had seen him, cause I seen him on No Jumper too. He was saying like, the guy Freaky. He like, yeah, I know him. That's I know Kiddo. That's his little homie or whatever he was saying. But also he said on that interview that they asked him like, who should we get from Chicago? He suggested this guy named Lodox or something. Hardbody Lodox. Yeah. Now, this guy, he was speaking upon you and he was saying like, you know, he was going to your box and all that, like on No Jumper. Like, did you see that interview?
No, I didn't see that.
All right, okay. Well, we ain't got to tweak on it. I'm just
you can talk to me about it though.
Yeah. Well, he said he went to your box and he said basically Tay Savage, you know, stopped him from, you know, taking it even farther than that. So basically he felt like he was on the deck with you, you was an op and he didn't really want to be your friend. So he used to just be aggressive with you and go in your box and shit like that. That's basically how he was coming. You know what I'm saying?
That's exactly what he said.
I mean, it was in so many words. I could pull it up if you want to, but I'm paraphrasing it. But in so many words, it was there. Yeah.
Like I say, you gotta, let these individuals shine. They gonna get they shine on. They gonna get they little minute of fame, and they just gonna say whatever they think and say whatever they feel.
Mm-hmm.
But is it true? You think I'm gonna let a motherfucker play with me, gang?
No.
I don't let motherfuckers play with me, gang. Ain't no nigga ever play with me, gang. I don't even play like that. But like, niggas like that, like, he suck dick. Like, on Chief, like...
Damn, like, that was aggressive, bro. What you mean?
Like, he trying to force himself on me,
okay,
gang.
I see
like,
what you're saying. I thought you were saying some other shit.
Like, no, he suck dick, like, seriously. Like, he trying to force himself on me, gang. I don't be with that shit.
Yeah.
Like, stop forcing yourself on another man.
Yeah.
Like, one time, since 23 to now, have you ever seen me respond to this man? So what that tell you?
I think you was booked when that interview got released. That's why I asked you about it.
I'm just saying, period, Butta.
Yeah.
Like, just think about it, though. Just period. You get what I'm saying?
Okay, go ahead.
Like, just think about it. Since 23 and now, if any motherfucker ever said my name, like, just count on your fingers how many people I responded back to.
Yeah, you don't really be responding back. You be in your own world for real.
Like
when I had met you the first time we did the interview, we had drunk a little bottle. We went to the store. It was like we was out for a few minutes. So it was like I kind of see your demeanor.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Like,
but I don't know the other brother neither, so I don't really. I'm just asking you shit on the internet, bro. And like I say, I don't want to stir nothing up. I really want everybody to be at, at a level where it's like, I mean, I feel like, bro, we getting older, bro. You getting older, like, you look at your older homies, like, I ain't gonna say your older homies, look at older homies for any hood, any hood. Fuck.
Okay.
And it's like, at a point, they was like, y'all, they was getting wild, they was into it with each other. And then when they get a certain age, they be like, just like, man, you know what, it's over with, man. It is what it is. We survived, it is what it is. You get what I'm saying? It's like, you don't see that in your heart, though, at all in the future. You young still, though. You ain't even 30 yet, is you?
No.
Say you 35. You know what I'm saying? You got a kid. You see what I'm saying? You got a baby now, 2, 3 babies. You feel me? Man, I'm chilling. I'm feet up. I'm in the house with my girl. I ain't trying to go back down there. You know what I'm saying?
I'm chilling, but that shit forever though.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit forever.
Yeah.
Took too many losses, slang.
Nah, I feel you.
This shit forever, gang.
I feel you. So when you had bump heads with Billy, you said it went on back and forth, but you kind of had the blog sites picked up your story post. I think I sent it on some blog site, I can't remember. But anyway, though, you basically was getting at. You said, you kind of said if you mentioned Melly again, you gonna get that duck. But then you took it back, like I don't know, like what made you took it back? What you just thought about the duck with your homie? Like, cause I remember when I interviewed you the first time, you said y'all had some type of relationship, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like I fuck with Duck. Like I apologize for it, even like I even told Ruger to reach out to my Duck and let her know, like, I apologize for even, mentioning her son's name in that type of form of fashion. So that was my fault, for real. Like,
you really like let him get under your skin. It just felt like you tried to hurt him, but you thought about the other people that hurt too. Like, no, I don't want to hurt them. Yeah, type shit.
I ain't gonna necessarily say I let him get under my skin. It's just like, I don't know. I just feel like once a person constantly doing something and they keep on doing it, like I ain't the type of person that's just gonna sit back and just let a motherfucker keep on doing something. Like, that ain't me. So it's either I'm gonna say something and the rest is history. And when I say the rest is history, you get what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, if you know what you know, you know what you know. You know what I'm saying?
I know what you mean.
So it's like, yeah. Like, I'd rather say something though.
Yeah.
And everything else gonna, fall in play.
Yeah. So with you and Billy, like, if y'all was cool at a point, can that be resolved? I'm trying to resolve something, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to push peace too.
We weren't never cool. Like, we weren't never cool at all. Like, I don't like.
So what about when he was like saying free you and all that?
He was saying free me because he knew like how I was coming, like anybody else. Like, I'm an original, like, so anybody else, like, they know like how I was coming. Like, back then they knew how I was coming, so like everybody was getting that free Kiddo because they knew exactly how I was coming.
Oh shit.
Yeah, that's 12. They ran through this bitch, but you straight though. Let's do it, brother.
You said you felt like you rushed out the Mama Duck. I mean, you rushed out the Ruger. you had him reach out to Mama Duck, and you did that because the relationship, or y'all did a song together. I remember y'all did that song. You know what I mean? Was it about that, or what it was about? It was just like a genuine relationship that y'all had, where it was like, I don't want to, ruffle feathers over this bullshit. You get what I'm saying?
Nah, Ruger, he actually like reached out to me, like he asked like, hey kiddo, like what you on, like what type of time you on? Like, nah, we don't move like that, bro. Like, this what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and that's why I told him, like, you know what? Yeah, that's my fault. Like that, like.
Oh no, that was big though. That was big. I ain't
I'm like,
mad at that.
That's my fault. I'm like, I shouldn't have did that shit from the very beginning. I'm like, that's my fault. Like, I tweet.
Yeah, I ain't mad at that.
It's just some shit you just shouldn't do.
Yeah.
And like I know some shit you just shouldn't do. You know what I'm saying? But look, hey, you hear me? You start the camera over right quick. Hold on, look. Don't cheat. You straight, buddy. You don't gotta
I ain't gonna get no license plate, and I want to see the police right here. Fuck with it.
Yeah, you don't gotta worry about none of that, buddy. You don't gotta worry about that shit right there, buddy. You don't gotta worry about shit, buddy. You cool.
This your shit, bro.
Yeah, you don't gotta worry about it.
Let me stop.
I'm cool again. I'm right here. You see how
you got me in the
am?
trenches, bro. It's Friday night. It's the first hot night. You be dissing motherfuckers. You got me in the mix, G.
Yeah.
I don't know, bro.
But you see how humble it is, brother.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, just relax. But I got you. I won't put yourself in a situation. I won't put you in a situation that I won't get myself out of. Just know that, gang. I'm thorough, gang. I don't be with all that shit, gang.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even told you to come out here, brother. I would have told you to come to a safe haven, like. It's safe right here, like it's peace right here. This is where all the love at. We coolin' right here, you hear me?
Yeah, for sure. So, like I had asked you earlier about the King Von situation. How he end up fighting for you though? Like, what was that situation where it was just like y'all was in there for a month. Y'all don't like each other, or y'all like each other, but y'all hoods don't like each other, and he end up taking the fade for you, what they call it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, how do that come about? You get what I'm saying? If you don't mind me asking.
Nah, he's Sully's on Chief. Dude, like I already got into it with Dude. Like I got into it with him on Chief. And like he got into it with Von too. So like Von like, nah, I got it.
Come on.
Nah, I say on Chief. I got into it with Dude. I told him like, look, let's do it. Like, come on the stairs. But Von was like, no. He can come on the stairs with me. Like, man, no, you come on the stairs with me, because Von got into it with him too. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
On Chief. It wasn't no like, oh yeah, I fought for a motherfucker because like, yeah, he ain't gonna win or he gonna lose, and it wasn't nothing like that.
Yeah.
We both got into it with dude. You got to think about it, like we playing spades. You know how many fights I had, like playing spades? And bro,
I've been in jail, I've been in the penitentiary, I know how it goes.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you know how many fights motherfucker I had playing spades, motherfucker playing with money. That's what it came about, gang. On my homie. Like Von, he was in that motherfucker, he was playing spades. We was really going, like, we weren't really going to no yard or no gym, but when we did go to the yard, like, he was, like, yeah, hooping shit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
On my homie, but other than that, it wasn't no big deal, though. It was just some small shit.
Yeah.
You know it.
Yeah, so you and Von, you went to SIG, he went to SIG, how'd that go? How did y'all get out the cell with each other?
Nah, we ain't went to SIG, bro.
You said y'all was in there for a month, or they just moved
Yeah,
y'all?
they just moved, like, you know how to, like, when we was in Division 5 game.
Yeah.
So they just moved motherfuckers out of nowhere. Like, they moved him, they moved me, they moved everybody on the deck. They moved that whole deck, gang. The deck was, like, fucked up, like, condemned or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So they really wasn't supposed to have us over there.
Yeah, y'all probably would have had a lawsuit if y'all.
Yeah, they would have had a lawsuit on Chief. Like, motherfucker would have had a lawsuit for real. They just up and move everybody. He went his way, I went out. When I went my way, he went his way. Yeah, I love, bro. I be smooth. I'm gonna get up with you on Chief.
Man, look, bro, I feel you. Now, I'm talking about, like, you pushing peace and all that, like J-Man in the forefront, one of the forerunners. You had trolled him when you came home. Now, since you been gone, J-Man had went to the O, and I heard you dissing the O in your song, bro. You dissed the O. You see what I'm saying? That's what it was. I was finna pull up your 2 songs. I'm finna pull them up, though. Now, J-Man going over there, did you watch that since you been home, or you ain't really into like shit like that? Did you watch that yet, or did you hear about it?
Yeah, I heard about it.
Okay, but you ain't look at it though? Nah. Okay, so when you hear about it, it's like, how you feel about what you heard?
Like
what you hear, first of all? What did you hear?
No, he got into a little altercation, like not like
Yeah,
an
with E.
altercation, like a little.
Yeah, a little verbal dispute.
Yeah, a little verbal dispute.
Yeah. And then he left or whatever, and it's like, how you feel about that? You feel like that was the right move? Do you respect him even taking that step? You know what I'm saying? How you coming with that?
Yeah, I respect him. Like, just get up out of there. Like, just go ahead, do you.
What about taking a step to go over there and try to like, look, bro, look, we grown. You respect that?
I respect that about him.
Yeah.
Chief.
I ain't mad at that, bro. So it seemed like you ain't mad about people pushing peace. You just gonna stay in your lane. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I ain't fucking with nobody, but I'm just, yeah, I get that. I ain't mad at that.
I don't need, like, you know, that's their way. You know what I'm saying? I got my own way. You know, that's their way. I don't got to do what they doing. You know what I'm saying?
You ain't mad at it, though?
No, I ain't doing that. I ain't mad at all.
Yeah.
So
also when J Mane went in there, he ended up, I don't know, he like they gave him like $10 to, I guess, say cheese. He made a better sum. He got $10 to do it. He was supposed to get a dub, but he gave the money away. How you feel about that? That was gangster. I heard he hit some of the 051. He hit the O. He hit STL, Gyro, every hood. You know what I'm saying? How you feel about that?
I don't know what he actually did, but if he did,
he gave money to all these kids that's probably lost, they died or something, and then.
Oh, matter of fact, I heard about that. Yeah, that's 100. Yeah, he thorough.
Yeah.
But you gotta understand, like, J Mane a good individual though. Like, that's what type of person he are. You know, he a giving person. Like, that's what he do. Like, he give. You feel me? But I just hope like nobody using him. I just hope like nobody trying to like misuse him. You feel me? Because he a good individual. Like, you don't misuse good people. Like, you supposed to like keep them on your side. Like, it ain't all about the money game. You feel me? You just need a good person like on your side, brother.
Nah, real shit though. That's real.
Nah, for real though, brother.
Yeah, J Mane, yeah, he is a genuine dude. My interactions with him, he was a genuine dude. I ain't gonna lie.
You know that? Yeah, he thorough, brother. Like, I know how I feel not to have nobody. So.
Nah. You say he give, but he took that pipe from you. Now I talked to Driller. He said it was fake. You get what I'm saying? But y'all was on the thing. You know what I'm saying? I had talked to Driller like we was big. He like, man, that shit was fake. You know what I'm saying? But it's like he took from you though, G. You know what I'm saying? What he was on, bro?
No, he want me to push peace.
Yeah.
I respect it though.
Yeah.
But I told him like I'll push peace with you. Like I thank J Mane. Like, I appreciate him. Like, for sure. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But like I just can't see myself doing it with nobody else. Like, I always say that. Like, if I ever push peace, then I'm gonna push peace with you. Like, that's what type of time that I'm on. I just can't see myself like doing shit with nobody else. I can't see myself linked with nobody else. Like,
what's a black leader you respect? Like a black leader, like, okay, we only really got Farrakhan, but there's other ones.
Malcolm X.
Malcolm X, okay. For sure. Say, okay, rest in peace to the guy, but say if he was living right now, and he was to, man, look, brother, kiddo, come sit down with me, man. You see what I'm saying? You walk in there, you respect him. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I respect Malcolm X.
Not then he walk you in the room and you with somebody that you don't probably want to sit with. I ain't gonna say no names. What you doing? You gonna sit down or you out of there like, man, what you on with me? You gonna respect that?
I'm gonna get up out of there.
Yeah.
I respect Malcolm X, but you gotta respect how I think.
Yeah.
You can't just.
You strong, man. I see that.
Yeah, you can't just, like, you just can't do that, gang. Like, I'll never settle for less.
Yeah.
Like, I just can't see myself doing it. Like, nah. You just can't sit two people down, you feel me? Because you feel like, you know, they should sit down and talk. They should sit down and like hush it out. Like, nah, I'm just not that type of individual.
Yeah.
It's too much like shit that come behind this shit, you feel me? That's off camera like that motherfuckers don't even know about. So you just gotta be cautious.
Yeah, I feel you on that.
Yeah.
I feel you on that. So now I want to ask. Now Trench's News. He be reporting a lot. You know, I don't know if you're familiar with the brother, but I mean, he a big guy on YouTube and shit. You know, he from the rack. Now he had reported that you was getting extorted in while you was just in jail. Now I asked Driller that. He said, man, get the fuck out of here or whatever. But I want to ask you that because it's on the internet.
Yeah, you know that. You can ask whatever.
Yeah.
You can ask whatever that's on the internet.
So how you feel about that? Like, when him putting that out there like that, like, where you think he getting that type of information from? You just pulling out his ass? How he coming?
Yeah. Like you said, putting it out his ass. Like, then on top of that, like he a real federal informant. Like, his word is like not loud. Like, at all. Like, I don't understand, like, but you gotta think about, like, these rats, you know. I guess they winning nowadays. So you just gotta let them like hide this shit. Like, you can't win with these rats. So you just gotta let these rats say whatever they wanna say, you feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Like, as long as I know the truth, that's all that matters. I don't gotta get out there like, you know, boosting. I don't gotta get out there like, you know, trying to take up for myself. I don't gotta do none of that shit. I know what's real. I don't gotta do that, brother. You get what I'm saying?
No, real shit, though.
I'm cheap.
So now you say you're a federal informant. I want to ask you about this. Now, I had, you know, another thing big that since you been gone, Lil Durk got picked up, you know, federal indictment. It was a guy named OTF Jim that they alleged that put him in the mix. You talking about federal informers, that's why I'm bringing it up. Now, did you ever know that, brother? Because I know you went through juvenile and shit too. Did you know him?
Yeah, I knew Jim.
Yeah. So what was he like? Like, did you see something like that coming from him? Because they alleging this, and it's like, I ain't gonna lie, I kind of got some behind the scenes shit that I felt like is concrete. You get what I'm saying? But I don't want to put it out there because it ain't really, you know what I'm saying? But they alleging it, so I'm gonna put alleged. But you know, how you feel about him coming like that after, you know, you done met him? They say he's solid. You know what I'm saying? If he did.
I don't know. He been fluky to me. Like,
y'all was in juvenile or something?
Nah, we was in the joint together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he was fluky?
Yeah, he been fluky to me, so I don't know. I just really can't speak upon it. Like, I really don't want to speak upon like nothing that they got going on because on cheap, like it don't really got nothing to do with me.
No.
You get what I'm saying? Like, and on top of that, like when you talking about a motherfucker that got cases pending, like it's just the best thing to do is just like don't talk about them at all. You know, so they can beat their case. Like, the more you say shit about people, the more like the fears, like they, or like even the state gang, like they hold that shit against a motherfucker. That's what motherfuckers gotta understand. A motherfucker might think they don't hold that shit against you, but they hold that shit against you.
You saying they hold against you if people speak on your case on the internet or something? That
everything, gang.
Well, but you don't know nothing about their case. This just a speculation. This just an opinion. You
know that, but still though, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like, that's what they do. The state, the feds, the DA gang, that's what they do, gang. They take information and they put it in their own words. That's what they do, brother.
No, I ain't mad at that. I know that they definitely be lying and shit on the real.
That's exactly what they do.
Yeah. So when you was just down there in the joint, like, what was that like? Like, in terms of like, did you have to deal with a lot of police lying on you, like corruption? Like, is that something you experienced on this last bit?
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you give us an example or a scenario, if you don't mind?
I was in NRC, like, NRC fucked up, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's overly corrupt though, like, and whoever got people in NRC, like, I really want you to check on your people. I really want them to like make sure they people is great. It's just like Shanika Correctional Center, and you know it go for that too. Like, you know they racist down there. You get what I'm saying? They only got like a couple black people down there, but you know they're a house nigga. The females and the niggas.
The niggas act worse than the white motherfuckers, don't they?
Most definitely, you get what I'm saying? My homie, like, how could you look down at your own kind? So, like, yeah, Shanika Correctional Center, like, it's fucked up down there. But you gotta, you know, I'm not gonna, you know, talk bad on every CO that's down there because you gotta just a couple. I'm gonna just say a couple, not a few. You just got a couple like that's not racist, you know, that don't look down on you, that just come to work, do their job, and just go to the crib. But like 80% of Shawnee Correctional Center, they racist.
Yeah, I know. I was in Vienna before, so I know them motherfuckers racist down. That's right there. Them motherfuckers racist.
They
as
racist
shit.
gang.
Yeah.
Like, so, like, I'm just giving this like word out. I'm just putting this word out. If you got people that's in Shawnee Correctional Center, make sure you check on your people. Like, it's individuals that's like losing their lives down there.
Facts.
You get what I'm saying? Like, motherfuckers killing themselves down there. They not giving motherfuckers no medical attention down there. So make sure you just check on your people, gang. That's all you gotta do. Call up there every day if you got to. Like, I don't understand like how loved ones could leave their loved ones behind. You know, when you doing a bit, like, it's not that hard to beat up for somebody. I understand that motherfuckers be going through shit in this motherfucker, but like, I do it. I send pictures. I send emails through GTL. They switching that shit up, but I do it, gang. And I got a busy life, gang.
It's IC Solutions now. Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, I do it, gang. Like, so, like, check on your people. Just check on your people. Just make sure your people straight. If your people in Lawrence Correctional Center, Shawnee, Viana, motherfucker, Big Muddy, motherfucker, all these little joints, man, check on your people. Just, like, make sure they straight, and that's it, and that's all.
Yeah. So you spoke on NRC. Like, I like to highlight this for a lot of the youngest that think that this shit a game. Like, it's a lot of people that's going down. Like, you just came from down there. You did 10 years before you came through there. You see how sometimes it be niggas with 60 bars, 80 bars, 100 bars. You know what I'm saying? Elbows. They got life. And it's like, NRC the worst part of the bit, but just imagine when you're going through that and you got 60 to go.
Oh, chief.
You see what I'm saying? Think about that. Like,
no, for real, though.
Tell these little motherfuckers. You see what I'm saying?
No, for real. But you gotta understand, like, this generation.
You don't think they want to hear it?
No, they don't want to hear it. But like,
listen,
like,
it gets sticky.
No, they don't want to hear it, gang. It's like they don't get no fuck. It's like they'll just be like, all right, bad. You know, like I say, like I always say, you know.
You seen it with your own eyes, though. I did too.
Yeah, I did too.
Yeah,
and that's my experience. I know what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You gotta let a motherfucker experience shit. You just can't tell motherfuckers. You just can't be like, yeah, boy. Motherfuckers in that bitch got 60 years, 100 years. Even when they listen to music, they hear the shit through the music. But that don't
deter.
Yeah, and it ain't stopping them from doing whatever they want to do. But until you actually experience it, then you sit in that cell and that judge, like, you plead guilty, or that judge, like, found you guilty and gave you 20-something years, give you 30 years, and you know for a fact you ain't come home in a long time, gang.
Listen.
Then on chief.
The reality might set in then?
No, reality gonna set in. That's when it's gonna hurt you.
Yeah.
It's gonna hurt you so bad, you just gonna be going through all type of shit. Then like I say, your loved ones gonna leave you. Like, everybody gonna leave you, though, for them grave.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Yeah, we got like a couple more questions we get up out of here.
Hold on, gang. Let me take this call.
All right.
Hello?
So, I'm like, have you seen the shit going on in LA? All of the Crips and shit that no jumper. I ain't gonna say all of. A lot of the Crips, Loose Cannon, Brick Baby got wrapped up in the Rico and all that shit.
Yeah, I seen
like,
it.
when you see shit like that, what you think about shit like that? Where it's like, you think that, you know, sometimes people be reaching in terms of like them trying to put a case on them, or you think that they was talking about too much street shit on the interviews? Like, what you think is what's going on with that?
They might was talking too much.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Sometimes that's what it be. You know, sometimes like your worst enemy is yourself. Like, you gotta believe that, game. Like, don't ever forget that. Your worst enemy is yourself. The more you talk, the more you gonna dig yourself in a hole. So you like, the best thing to do is just remain silent. You know, no comment.
Now, you said your worst enemy is yourself. Now,
no,
can you
seriously
elaborate on that? Like, what you mean by that? Give me break that down. Can you break that down? Your worst enemy is yourself. That's deep. I agree with you. I just I want them to get it. I want, you know what I'm saying, the audience that we, you know what I'm saying, tapping in with.
What I mean by like your worst enemy is yourself. Like, just imagine, you know, being in the room by yourself. Like, being in the room alone. You know what I'm saying? How long you could last in a room alone for 30 days? Now, we just gonna picture this as a jail cell.
A bathroom, because people don't understand the jail cell.
Yeah,
a little ass bathroom, a little bathroom.
Like, we ain't gonna say a bathroom though, like 4 walls for real. A toilet and your bed slat, you know what I'm saying? And your bed, your pillow, you feel me? Just think about this every day. Your worst, your worstest enemy. So, when you in that cell, your anger, like, built up when you know for a fact you ain't getting your way. You know for a fact you can't get the phone. You get breakfast 4 o'clock in the morning. Then you get your lunch tray at 8. Then you get your dinner at 5. How you think you will feel in that cell when you hungry? Then on top of that, you can't use the phone. You can't call your loved ones. Then on top of that, when you looking forward to meal, the CO come past your cell every day, ain't giving you no meal. Just think about how you would feel. So when I say your worst enemy is yourself, what you would do when you know for a fact you don't got shit coming?
You might crash out. You might flash out in that bitch.
Oh, cheap. You gon' flash out. It ain't no such thing. Ain't no might. You gon' flash out. Your worst enemy is yourself. So Let me switch it up for a minute. So just think about going in that room, that homicide detective room. You know what I'm saying? They bring you pictures. They start like, yeah, we know you did this. Just think about it, gang.
Yeah.
Think about how many innocent people that's locked up right down for something they ain't even do.
Some people would be not even did this shit and fold, cause I done heard them beat confessions out of people in Chicago. You get what I'm saying?
No, for
I
real though,
that,
serious though. Just think about it, gang.
Yeah.
Think about how many innocent people locked up for something they ain't do right now.
Yeah.
But when they got in that room though,
that pressure.
your worst enemy is yourself. You start talking.
Damn.
So if you start talking and you start bringing shit up that you don't got nothing to do with. If you be like, yeah, man, I was right there, man, but I ain't even do nothing, man. What the fuck you think they finna do to you?
Just shut the fuck up. That's your best bet. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shut the fuck up.
They finna let you go.
Yeah.
You ain't like shut the fuck up. It's that simple.
Yeah, they put the pressure on motherfuckers and then they prove the case for them. That's what it sounds like.
That's what they do, gang. They do it to everybody in Chicago, gang. There's so many motherfuckers in Stateville right now, so many motherfuckers in Menard for they innocent, gang. Never did nothing, but like that one word, like took their whole life, gang.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. I want to ask you about this. It's probably a little controversial, but I want to ask you because I don't know if y'all necessarily y'all relationship or whatever.
Let's do it.
D Rose is somebody that they said was innocent of his crime. He locked up or whatever. What was your relationship with D Rose? Did you know him personally? Like, did y'all go to school together? Like,
nah, we ain't go to school together, but we know each other personally.
Y'all know each other personally.
Yeah.
Okay. So, what was y'all interaction just in the street, just bumping heads in the street or something? That was just y'all interaction.
Slight shit, yeah.
Yeah, okay, for sure.
Yeah, you know that.
Yeah, for sure. So it's like, how you feel about that? Where it's like, now you speaking on people innocent. He probably ain't your comrade, but you know, from the trenches he is. Because even how you spoke on King Von, it's like, okay, yeah, we booked right now. So it's like, whatever. You know what I'm saying?
You know that.
Yeah, you know what I mean. So it's like, how what's your thoughts on him? He being booked innocently, you know, allegedly. You know what I'm saying? He's supposed to be innocent, they say.
No, he innocent.
Yeah.
For real. He ain't do that
so
shit.
how you feel about that? It's like, damn, bro, it's like whatever, or it's just like,
No, ain't no whatever. Like, they need to free that man. Like, he innocent. Like, seriously, like, you got an individual that's sitting in custody, like, that's really innocent. Like, that did not pull the trigger. So what is he doing still there? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that's the truth. Everybody know he innocent.
Yeah.
So like that's why everybody trying to like try their best to get him back.
Yeah.
And I hope he get back. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't want to see nobody sending no jail cell. You know what I'm saying? Bro, I don't want to see nobody sending a jail cell. Hell no.
Yeah.
I don't get no fuck if you guilty. If you ain't no pedophile, like like you ain't never did nothing to no female. You ain't never did nothing to no mother.
Innocent child.
No grandmother. You ain't never did like. No, I don't want to see you in no fucked up situation that you can't get yourself out of. Like I want to see a motherfucker get themselves out of that situation. I want to see motherfuckers win.
No, I ain't mad at that.
You know it.
Okay, so I had just mentioned earlier, I believe it was Lil Mick. I had Rockhead, Lil Mick. I believe it was Lil Mick. He just gave his time back. He finna come home soon. Right? Yeah. So it's like, how you feel about that? That being your homie from back in the day, he finna probably come home sooner than later. You get what I'm saying? That's like, love, like, damn, because we just speaking on people innocent, and I ain't gonna say he guilty, but whatever he had going on, he finna come home sooner than he was supposed to. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you know that. You know, everybody coming home, son.
Yeah.
You know, everybody getting help. Like, for sure. Like, that's the goal. Like, the goal is to get help. Like, don't worry about no bitch. Don't worry about nothing else. You feel me? Just get her. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
My homie, that's the goal.
For sure. For sure.
No.
So I see Gyro City in 051, I believe y'all had a relationship at a point. It probably still y'all got a relationship, but at a point I know y'all did. But Gyro City, Lil Mikey, he did a long stretch like you. Did y'all bump into each other in the county or in juvenile? Do you know him from the streets?
Yeah.
Did y'all have a relationship or y'all ain't really click?
Yeah, I just talked to him the other day.
Okay, yeah, for sure. That's what's up.
Yeah, he's straight. 11. I like to see him doing this thing. You hear me? Like I said, I want to see motherfuckers win. I don't want to see no motherfuckers no situation they can't get themselves out of us, man. I'm cheating.
Yeah, no, I respect that. That's what's up.
You know
so what kind of memories you got with Lil Mikey? Because he like a big guy that like be on my platform. We ain't got up in a minute. I'm gonna get up with him sooner than later, but you know, my audience fuck with him, so I'm like just trying to, you know.
Nah, you know that.
Yeah.
Like,
They fuck with you too, but I'm just trying to
Nah,
get it.
you know
Because I'm gonna ask him about you. So it's like, yeah.
nah, I ain't gonna say like we got a lot of memories, but like you're a good individual though. I fuck with him though. You hear me? Like keep on going. Like keep working on your music. Keep grinding. Like just stay out of jail.
Yeah.
That's all you gotta do. Like I'd rather be out here broke. I'd rather be out here doing nothing. You get what I'm saying? Like I'd rather be out here like. I ain't trying to be sending no jails. Yeah, that shit depressing. Like I was depressed every day.
Man, how important is freedom, bro? I don't think motherfuckers understand it.
Yeah, that shit. Yeah, freedom and
Top tier.
That shit beautiful, gang. Like my homie.
Yeah.
Like my homie. That shit beautiful, gang.
Yeah.
Like seriously.
Ask this. I had when I was listening to your music. You right. It wasn't 2 songs. It was 2 weeks ago you dropped the song, and I think it was a year ago after that.
It was a week ago I dropped the song.
So the whole time though, on that song, you spoke on being in Kankakee and want to get up with, or you ain't say you want to get up with, but you was dissing Duty Low. You say you in Kankakee. Like, what you got going on with Duty Low? Like, Duty Low look like he in the cut, bro. What you on with him, bro? He look like he chilling, bro. What you on with Duty, bro?
I ain't on that with him. I just want to meet him.
You just fucking with him?
I just want to meet him, you know. I want to see what's to him. I just want us to meet one day. You know what I'm saying?
You don't feel like that'd be kind of, say if you do go to Kankakee and you really in his hood, you was dissing him saying that, but it's like, say if you really do that, you don't feel like that's like a dangerous situation being that you really from the rack and he really from there, like, you know what I'm saying, like the odds against you ain't thinking like that?
No, I ain't thinking like that.
I want you to think like that, bro. You can't be, you know what I'm saying, anywhere you at, you know what I'm saying? Or you just like, you just comfortable in your skin, that's how you come?
I'm a gangster. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
Cheat.
For sure, I ain't mad at that. So with Duty Low, like, what is it? Is it just like his affiliations, or just like, do you know him personally, or just like his affiliations? Like, fuck him, how you coming?
No, I don't know him personally. You know, he just had my name in his mouth. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to meet him. You feel me?
Oh, okay.
And I just want us to meet each other.
Yeah. All right, so you said you ain't got no shorties, man. Are you looking to have kids, man? You fresh home, bro? You enjoying freedom? Are you looking to, you know what I'm saying? Have you ever thought about that? Like, man, I really don't have a little girl. I'm gonna have a little boy. Like,
Yeah, I thought about it.
Yeah. How you coming with something like that? Like, you feel like that's something that's in the making, or it's like you just gotta find the right one? How you feeling?
I'm trying to run that shit up, son.
Yeah, you right though. Kids expensive.
I'm cheap.
Yeah,
I gotta run that shit up. I'm cheap. I got bills. I got car notes. I got all type of shit going on.
Yeah.
I gotta run that shit up. You know, I'm living in reality. You feel me?
Nah, real shit.
I don't be capping, but I'm cheap.
Yeah.
I gotta run that shit all the way up. But I most definitely like planning on having a child sooner than later, though. For sure that.
No, for sure. So what's up with Pre-Boy? Like, it seemed like he had got a little blessing too with his situation. Like, how's looking for him right now?
He come home August 8th.
Oh, damn. On the rear.
Gee.
Yeah, that's right there.
You know that.
When the last time have y'all been home together? It's been a while, haven't it?
It's gonna be 13 years when I actually reunite with my brother.
You ain't seen your brother in 13 years. You talked to him.
Yeah, I talked to him.
But you ain't seen him.
I haven't seen him.
Damn. Okay, he was doing truth telling and shit at a point before he got booked. Did you ever look at his interviews like, damn, look at little bro?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what's up. That's what's up.
I'm proud of my little brother. Oh, cheap.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. Damn, so August, man. So, man, bro, you laying low, you chilling? You gonna be here?
I'm chilling. I'm gonna be here.
Nah, we want you to be here, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Like, even though the friends be trolling, a lot of them be wishing for you to win, though, too. You know what I'm saying? It's like they know you been through it. They know you one of them. They want you to win. I want you to win, too.
Nah, you got your fans that want you to win, then you got your haters.
Yeah, you got your haters.
Yeah, it's a difference. You feel me?
That's true.
If you don't got no haters, that mean you ain't doing nothing. So I'm cool with it.
I respect it.
Yeah, you know it.
I respect it. I ain't gonna lie. Man, but I ain't gonna lie. Okay, so with that, man, like, what else? What you got going on, bro? Like, what you got coming up the pipeline? We see you dropping the music. Like, how you coming?
Pain music.
Yeah.
Pain music. I want motherfuckers to feel like my pain. I want motherfuckers to feel like what I'm going through. I want motherfuckers like to feel like that it ain't just all about drill and chief. I want motherfuckers to feel like how I'm coming.
So how you feel about podcasts and shit though? It's like, you know, the music doing numbers, but you know, a lot of people getting into the podcast shit. Is like, can you see yourself ever going there? Because you say it's a funny side to you, but we get the serious side. We want to see the funny side. We want to see you, you know what I mean, Jones and talking shit with your homies and shit, and just like on the player side, like, you know what I'm saying?
I
Like,
know.
you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Can you see yourself doing that, or they ain't really in your?
I'm gonna tap in with it.
Yeah.
I like that. Yeah, because you know, there's always two sides of the story. So like,
Yeah.
I can most definitely see myself, you feel me, doing the same shit Tay Capone doing, you feel me, let motherfuckers know, like, this what it is, this what it ain't, like.
So you tapping in, you see how he coming.
Yeah,
I respect that.
I like that though.
I respect that,
Like,
bro.
I like that, like,
Yeah.
yeah,
See,
like,
even though y'all
keep
don't,
going.
even though y'all probably don't see eye to eye, I respect that.
No,
Yeah.
keep going though. I like that though. Like, keep going, keep doing you. I like that shit. You feel? I'm cheap.
Yeah, no, that's what's up. I can see you doing that too. But I was finna say, we kind of seen the side, your light side a little bit when you was on there with J-Man. Like, we ain't never, you know, you was kind of lightening up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? We could see you was joking. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So it was like y'all made a skit basically in the interview, and it went up. You know what I'm saying?
You know
like,
that. That's my boy. I fuck with him. My homie.
For sure, man. So what you want? You know, like you say, you working. Possibly a podcast, you got the music. What you get, like, let the fans know, like, where to find you in, you know what I'm saying? Like, where to find what you know, what you finna drop.
And the fans know where I'm at, you know. Besides that, stay out of jail. That's to all the kids, the young motherfuckers that's in this shit, stay out of jail. And on top of that, like, I wish motherfuckers would stop putting guns in their videos. I'm gonna speak upon that shit until that shit stop, like, stop putting guns in videos. Like, that shit not it. Like, that shit ain't cool at all.
You don't like seeing that?
I'm gonna speak upon that shit to the day, like, that shit end, gang. Like, that shit ain't cool. Like, fuck all them guns. Fuck putting guns in videos, you hear me?
Oh, yeah.
On cheap. You gotta remember 12 watching. They watching your every move, especially when you hot.
I ain't mad
You know,
at that.
you just gotta, like, just understand what happened to me. I was hot, and look what 12 did. Chief, they balled me up. So you just gotta understand, gang. Like, when you post guns and shit, and I ain't never post no gun, but like, when you do that shit, gang, you gonna get your ass balled up eventually on Chief. Like, so I just wish, like, a lot of these artists, like, stop, like, posting pipes and shit. And it's crazy, they giving all these female artists, like, courage to put pipes in their videos. Like, if you a female artist, like, just look pretty, gang. Just shoot your video. You don't gotta have no guns and shit. You feel me?
What if you a stud though? You got the gangbang then though, and all.
Man, a lot of these motherfuckers that be having guns in their videos, you know, when they get caught, they don't even be having no gun on them. Like, that shit don't even be making no sense. Like, how you get caught without no gun? You had 50 guns in your video, then when you get caught, you don't got no gun in your video.
Yeah.
So
crazy.
stop putting guns in your video. That shit don't even make sense.
Chasing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, I ain't gonna lie, I respect that. That's good for the youth, man. And man, with that, kiddo, man, look, bro, I'm happy you home, bro. I want you to keep going up, stay out the way, bro.
You know it.
I appreciate you for blessing the platform, man.
I got you. Shout out Biggers out.
You know that.
Yeah.
You talking about the shot right? Niggas out.